Dr. Simone might be the one gallivanting in Napa, but it's Robyn who's found her marriage all tangled up in the grapevine. So I want to have a fruitful discussion about where things stand with We Wanna Know. Okay, here we go. Who in your group of friends do you still feel hasn't forgiven you for keeping the Juan situation so hush-hush last season?
I feel like after Austin, we move on from it.
Okay, what is the latest on Juan's career? Did he get another coaching job?
No, he decided to spend the year off and spend more time with the family and the kids.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he's volunteering with my son's high school team.
That's great. Well,
he appreciates it now.
I'm sure the boys appreciate it
They
too.
do. We all do. Yeah.
Has Juan been watching this season?
Not at all.
Okay. Biggest misconception about this situation that the group still has?
I don't know. that I intentionally hid something or that I lied.
Okay.
I mean, I do want to say I think most couples, when you go through something and you work through it and you decide to close it, that you should not reopen it for the sake of your relationship.
Is it a misconception? Do you think that the women think that you somehow are burying your head in the sand or you don't want to see things that are there?
I don't think so.
Okay. Do you really not find it suspicious that Juan clears out his messages? The other women found that suspicious in Austin.
No, he deletes my messages. He'll ask me, like, Robyn, can you send me so-and-so's number? And I'm like, oh, I sent that number to you already. And he's like, I deleted it. So.
Do you now understand why some of the ladies were annoyed that you would still only spill about Juan behind a paywall, or do you not see an issue with it?
I don't see an issue with it because if we were filming, if it came up during filming, I would have no issue talking about it. It was the timing that is why we talked about it where we talked about it. So my question is, if we didn't talk about it on Patreon, we would have talked about it on the podcast itself. So is that still an issue?
Okay. Well, the podcast is free. Do you feel that Karen's comparison of you to the women in polygamy colonies is a fair one?
What was the question?
Do you feel Karen's comparison of you to the women in polygamy colonies is a fair one?
I would refrain from any judgment on that. I don't know enough about women in polygamy.
Okay, all right. You're going to give grace to the women in polygamy.
But they're there based on their own free will.
Yes, they are.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.